Hi everyone, Vicki here. I'm going to show you a quick yoga warm-up, cool down, or just gentle stretch. It's about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long you spend in each pose. But we're going to start today just sitting in easy pose, which is how I'm sitting right now, crisscross applesauce, with those hands, palms up on the knees. Roll those shoulders down a couple times. And then we're just going to start by taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. So it's going to calm down the mind, slow down the body, and allow those lungs to really expand and relax. All right, we're going to bring those arms up into cactus position, pulling those shoulder blades together, opening the chest. And then with the inhale, we're going to let those forearms come together, opening up the upper back. Exhale, open back up. We're going to chest and the upper back here. Inhale together. Exhale, open. And relax those arms down to the side. We're going to come to extended child's pose now. So we're bringing those big toes together, knees about as wide as the mat if you can get them, and then just relax the upper body down. Stretch those hands all the way up towards the top corners of the mat, getting a nice stretch through the back. Also opening up the hips here. Just relax into child's pose for a moment. We want to continue to breathe in and out through the nose, nice and slow here. And we're going to come into a side body stretch, staying nice and low. We're going to walk those hands around to one side. And then around to the other side. Take your time here. There's no reason to go fast. Just want to feel that nice stretch through the side of the body. Coming back to center, relax back down into child's pose. And this time we're going to leave those elbows on the mat and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Here we're stretching the triceps. If you want to go deeper, you're going to walk those elbows out a little bit. And that'll work into the upper back as well too. Releasing those thumbs from the neck, we're going to lift up into tabletop position where we have our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. Fingers are pointed up towards the top of the mat. We're going to stretch out the back and the belly here with a few rounds of cat-cow. So with the inhale, pull the belly button in, arch the back up, drop the head for cat. Exhale, release down, let the belly come down, the head up for cow. 2 more times, inhaling up to cat, really arching that back. Exhaling, releasing the cow. 1 more, inhale, up cat. Exhale, release down for cow. Come back to neutral. We're going to stretch out the shoulders a bit with thread the needle. Let that right arm float up, and then you're going to bring it through the hole created on the left side. Bring that shoulder and that ear down to the mat. If the head doesn't reach, if it's not easy to get into this posture, you can put a pillow or a yoga block under your head. Otherwise, just relax and thread the needle for just a moment. Stretch those shoulders. With the inhale, we'll lift back up to center. We'll go to the opposite way. So left arm goes up. Bring it through the hole created on the right, letting that shoulder and ear come down, and then reaching that right hand up towards the top corner of the mat. We're going to stay here for about 2 to 3 breath cycles. Then coming back up to tabletop, repositioning those wrists under the shoulders. We're going to stretch out the calves a bit. We're going to stretch that right foot back to the back of the mat, tuck those toes under, also stretching out the feet. A lot of times we ignore the feet and hands when we're warming up. And then bring that knee back under and go to the opposite side. So left toes back to the back corner of the mat. Hips and shoulders are pointed down here. And come back to center. We're going to stretch the quads by just sitting back on those heels. You can stay right there if you're feeling a nice stretch in the front of the thighs. But if you want to go deeper, just going to work those hands back a little bit. Lean back onto the hands, feel a bigger stretch in those quads. Coming back up to center. We're going to sit all the way down on the mat. We're going to open up the hips a bit by coming into some 90-90s. So I've got my thigh right in line from hip to knee. Other one over to the side, same kind of principle here. And we're just going to flip them back and forth. Working those hip joints, opening those up. A lot of times I feel some, or hear some nice crunches when I do this, nice pops. Opening up those hips. Hips and shoulders are definitely places that tend to get tight on our bodies. This helps to open those up a bit. Alright, coming back to that tabletop position. We're going to tuck those toes, lift the hips, and come into a down dog. So hips are lifted here, palms of feet to the mat, palms and soles of feet to the mat. Stretching the entire posterior chain of the body, full back side of the body. And then pulling the chest through, we're going to come into cobra. Big stretch for the front side of the body. You can lessen the intensity of this by coming into Sphinx. Just bringing those elbows down under the shoulders. Feeling that stretch through the belly, all the way into the chest. Tuck those toes, lift the hips, return to down dog. And from here, walk those feet up towards the hands. And then hang out in that standing forward fold for a moment here. Nice big stretch for the hamstrings, the back of the legs here. Also releasing that low back a bit. And from here, we're going to gently roll all the way up to standing, taking your time here. Making your way up, roll those shoulders back a few times. And we'll complete our warm-up, cool-down, gentle stretch with one big deep breath in and out. All right, we are warmed up. We are ready to take on our workouts or the rest of our day. So thank you so much for joining me. Bye.